Got another video. This one, it's about electrolysis. I've probably made another one similar to this. It's electrolysis. So laser is good for your face for hairs that are dark. It'll pretty much get rid of the hairs that are dark. But I had laser about what was it like? It must have been 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I had serious laser, so I had like 15 rounds of laser on my face and neck, and it did get rid of all the dark hairs. But 3 years later, they're starting to grow back in places, and yeah, so. They do say laser is not a permanent method of like hair removal, and it will grow back eventually. I mean, it does work for a good long time though, for a good 2 years, 2 or 3 years. You'll get some guaranteed hair removal. But if you're looking for a more permanent style hair removal, you have to use electrolysis. So electrolysis, what it does is well, there's two different types. There's the thermal type, where it kind of burns the follicle away, and then you got the blend type, which it's kind of complicated, but one type only puts DC voltage into your skin, which is the burning one from the heat that kills the follicles. And the other type uses AC and DC, and that's called the blend. So with the blend, you've got a whole little cathode thing in your hand, and they get the working point for the electrolysis. Geez, I'm a bit uncomfortable standing here with the phone holding up here. But they get the working point. They work out the units of Lie for the hair through the thermal DC style, to work out how many seconds and how many milliamps they use the electrolysis for, and then they can put the AC into it, which is normally, from experience, I think it's 0.3 or 0.03 milliamps of power. That this is getting way too technical, isn't it? But that puts it into the skin. So a general clarification of it is that the blend is way more effective than the thermosis. I don't know if it's called thermosis. It's just the cooking, the heated side of it, which is the first part, what I was talking about, the DC current one. So if you're going to a provider, try to find someone that does blend style electrolysis. It's way more effective at killing hairs. But the only downside about using the blend style is the downside of that is that, what am I talking about? If you've got metal in your body from, let's say you had an accident, you got metal screws in your legs or something because you broke your legs, or metal plates, like you might have a metal plate in your head or something, or any sort of metal in your body, you can't use the blend. You can't use AC current. It has to be DC, which is the thermal one of it, the DC. Oh my god, it's getting complicated, isn't it? But okay, so if you've got metal plates in your body, you can only use the thermosis one, not the blend where you hold the electrode. The only reason I know about this, and I don't know in full detail, is because I was actually getting electrolysis from students that were actually learning how to apply electrolysis, and they were great. They were learning how to do it, and basically me and a few friends were like guinea pigs, so we got free electrolysis. And it did work. They were actually really quite well trained, but the pain level was probably a little bit higher than a professional technician. You have to sign waivers when you do that, so it's all legal and everything. And if you're up for that, surely you could find people that are training to do the electrolysis that could provide a free service like that. The only downside to it is a few spots. I don't know if you can see on my channel. I hate doing close-ups, oh my god. But there's little white marks on my face from where it got too hot, and because they were learning, like, you can't blame them, but it was the thermosis style. If the needle doesn't go right down to the bottom of the hair in the electrolysis process, it gets way too hot and it burns your skin at the top, and that's why you get the white marks in your face. So if you're getting heaps of white marks in your face, they're really not doing it properly. It has to go, the needles have to go a lot deeper into your skin. It's funny, I learned all this stuff, so I'm not saying what I'm saying you should be taking as fact. It's just from what I learned. It's just what I've found and what my opinion is. And electrolysis, okay, so you probably want to know, god damn it, I've just got something in my throat when I'm doing this. Drink a glass of water when I'm making a video. Yeah, electrolysis, pain level. You want to know about pain. So, yeah, pain. So, basically, on your face, around here, it does hurt, but it's tolerable. Around here, it really hurts, and it's almost intolerable. Around your lips here, your neck, that really hurts. I don't know why, it's just how it is. I think the thinner parts of your skin really hurt. It's like a tattoo. If you get a electrolysis on you get a tattoo on a really thin skin part of your body, like say your collarbone up here. You got a tattoo on there, be the worst pain of your life. So it kind of depends on the thickness of the skin, but your face really, it does hurt because it's sensitive. Your face is pretty sensitive. I can imagine up there would hurt like hell, the eyebrows. I've never had that done, but I would imagine that would hurt like hell. And I'll even tell you what the downstairs area is like, because I'm actually getting SRS in 6 weeks. Yeah, downstairs area, I would have thought that would be way more painful than my face. It's not that bad. It does hurt. It kind of stings a bit, but it's nowhere near as bad as your face. It's a lot, the hairs down there are a lot deeper, so the needle has to go deeper. So you do feel like quite a deep sensation pain. But in my opinion, I found that it was tolerable. It's like, let's say if you got it on your leg's not going to hurt much. It's like similar to your leg. That's my opinion. So if you're looking at getting electrolysis downstairs area, don't get put off because it's not that bad. But it really does help, the electrolysis. I've found, like, I've still got to shave my face, like, every day. Something a trans woman has to do every freaking day. It's so annoying. But the shaving is so more involved. It's like, it takes me, like, let's say it takes me about 4 minutes to shave my face. Whereas before, when I had the full facial hair, it would honestly take about 5 to 10 minutes to shave it properly. That's with an electric shaver. With a razor, it's going to take the same amount of time, isn't it? Because you're going. I actually have to go over it more times. Yeah. Yeah, but it's a horrible thing to have to do when you're a trans woman. Just shave your face. It's horrible. I don't enjoy it. It's just so soul destroying having to do that. That's what you got to do, right? You don't want hair on your face. You don't want to be going in public with a big hairy face, do you? So, yeah, so I recommend electrolysis, but I do give a warning that you do need to have a pain threshold that's kind of high, and if you get it once and it hurts like shit, don't get put off by it. It's gonna hurt, and you know what would it like? Let's say tweezing a hair hurts. So if you tweeze a hair out of here, it's really gonna hurt. So to me, it would be 3 times that pain, which is kind of excessive. But let's face it, you're killing the hair for good. It's not going to come back. That's the biggest benefit of it, really. So if you can endure the pain, and I think some places you can get numbing cream and stuff that you can use. That really would help. I've never used it. I've just sort of sucked it up and dealt with the pain. But I'm pretty tough like that. I can deal with pain pretty well. Like, let's say epilators for your legs, like those machines that rip the hairs out. Not many people can actually use those things. I can use it, no problem. But my mum, my sister, and a lot of my friends won't go near it. That is just some form of torture. Which, well, it is.